Alright, so we're coming back from the kind of tragedy that was chapter 500 with chapter 501 now. And I gotta say, this was a significantly better chapter, although there are things in this chapter that kind of mirror chapter 500, in my opinion at least. But here we see Brandish and Natsu talking to each other. Natsu still going on about how they're still going to fight the Alvarez Empire no matter what, so just stay out of my way. And if you remember a couple chapters back, good 20, maybe 30 chapters ago, the tumor that Brandish, who reduced in size, she returned it back to normal again. And that was her way of incapacitating Natsu, since she states that he is the only threat to Alvarez and that's the only reason why she's there. So pretty much just like a stay out of our way kind of deal, or just stay down and don't get back up. Of course, with Lucy there, she challenges Brandish, saying, nope, we can't have that. And of course Lucy steps in and challenges Brandish, but Brandish is like, you're challenging me to a duel, but in all honesty, that's not really what I'm aiming for. What she's aiming for is just a way to deal with her conflicting emotions inside of her. And her way of doing that is fighting and possibly killing Lucy, since she's the one that pretty much put the thoughts inside her head that she doesn't have to fight for the homeland anymore. After a few punches in, she agrees to the terms of, if she loses, she'll reduce the tumor inside of Natsu again. Character confliction. That was one of the better things of this chapter, was Brandish's still conflicting emotions and her character development from what we've seen, from when we first seen her, up to this point. And from the fight that goes on, we see her finally beginning to live up to her Spriggan 12 title, but at the same time, her magic is on a whole different level than Lucy's, and honestly, she could have killed her if she wanted to. She had to shrink her down, squish her with the foot, or like within the battle, squeeze her in the hand, just get it over and done with. And a cool thing too, we saw Lucy bring out her Scorpio and Lucy Celestial forms, which pretty much added to the fight and the feel that Lucy has grown magic ability wise. The kicker here though is that we see Mary from the background from the last chapter, and now she comes into play. And pretty much she calls out Brandish on her shit. Just bring back that drama again. And like I said, when she calls out her shit, she calls out pretty much what I said, that her magic is far superior, and if she wanted to, she could have stomped Lucy out just by making her the size of a fucking ant. And pretty much just says, I'm done with this. And delivers one of the things that I said that I thought would mirror the last chapter, previous chapters. A death blow. Death blow. In all honesty, it was pretty ruthless on Mary's part. But from the last few episodes, even though this is Fairy Tail's enemy on both sides, pretty much, the fact that a death, I mean, sure, she sliced Brandish how many times and we see blood coming out from her and she falls to the ground. I'm not going to say she's dead. I mean, I'm pretty much done with thinking Fairy Tail characters can actually die at this point, unless they're very, 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 very fucking minor. But that aside, Mary goes up to Lucy, who's pretty much been beaten down by Brandish, and pretty much says, you know what, you're the one that corrupted Mary. I'm gonna make you pay. Make sure you die very, very slowly. And that just kind of leads to the, oh my god, these Spriggan 12, man. Mary, you're powerful and you can get it over with. There's really no need to drag this on. But of course it's going to drag on because, you know, Lucy's a main character. Now I'm thinking kind of next week, since Brandish got betrayed by Mary, that maybe her last few breaths, she reduces Natsu's tumor back to a smaller state again, making him able to fight. Kind of a, oh man, I can't believe I fought for these guys again kind of thing, but I hope that doesn't happen. That's my prediction though. All in all, this chapter far superior to last week's chapter, even though we got some great development for Gray. And next week we're going to see Mavis and Zara. Oh man. Anyway, that's all I got for this one, everybody. This is Nigel Ascora, signing out. Later.